Libras! Happy Libra season! Libra season is going to be from September 22nd to October 23rd. We are celebrating all things Libra. Libra is all about balance, harmony. It's all about being tactful, being graceful, being dignified. It's all about relationships. It's all about charm, elegance, good taste. Balance between polarities. You guys are bringing us all of these amazing qualities during Libra season, and I'm so excited to celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoy your birthday gift of this reading. We are going to be diving into the guidance here for you with all of these amazing tools and techniques and tricks. If you want to learn more about how to best utilize this reading, you can watch the tutorial video. It'll cover everything for you, or you can just simply dive in with me here. We're going to dive in first with talking about Mercury retrograde. Okay, so Mercury's going retrograde during the sign of Libra. It's the last retrograde of the year, thank goodness. And we are really celebrating the lessons that Mercury retrograde has to bring us, the full potential of the retrograde, and what to do for this retrograde energy. Retrogrades are all about review. So communication is in review. It's in your sign of Libra, so we're really reviewing how we communicate. Are we communicating in a balanced way? Are we communicating with charm and elegance? Have we been communicating with tactfulness, with diplomacy? Have we been communicating about how to balance the energies of masculine and feminine? Really allowing ourselves to review these questions during this time for us. We're also going to be focusing on allowing the redirects that Mercury retrograde can bring, focusing on them as gifts, as guidance, as messages, instead of just these really annoying hindrances that we're just kind of beating our head against. So for example, for Mercury's retrograde, technological glitches and stuff can happen. If they happen, allow yourself to see it as a good thing. Like, oh, that's not working. I should go do anything else right now. Just anything but what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just going to go do something else. The first thing you think of, go do it. Even if it's drinking a glass of water or walking up your dog. Whatever it is, just go and do it and then come back to what it is that you're trying to do. Maybe even ask yourself a little bit of question. What energy was I in? Was it the right timing to reach out to that person or to send that email? Or did I say it the right way? Allowing the redirect to really point your attention to something that maybe you couldn't have seen when Mercury wasn't retrograde. Because the communications from the universe, actually, it's easier for them to kind of mess with us when Mercury's retrograde. Same with detours. If you're on a detour, try to think of one possible good thing that could be happening while you're being detoured. Like maybe you're avoiding an accident further up. Maybe you're supposed to meet with somebody and you're early. And so you got detoured so that you could meet this synchronistic event that's going to happen, so that you could be on time for that thing, right? So just allow yourself to have fun with it, not see it as such a bad thing. It might be like, oh, Mercury's retrograde during my birthday? Ugh, I don't like that. But it's really a supportive thing, and you can look at it as such, and when you do, it really helps you navigate this whole movement of the planet. So we are celebrating you, my beautiful Libras. Let's find out what the message of the redirects, what the message of this Mercury retrograde is for my solar Libras. I really love you guys. I really love your energy. I've been knee-deep in your energy all day. You're the last video that I'm recording. Save the best for last. And let's get into what wants to come through. Okay, those cards popped out. Let's dive deep into them. Okay, so is this top card the message of the retrograde? Is this next card the positive outcome? And is this last card the what to do, the action? Yes. Okay. Let's see. This is an extra card. Let's see. Is this card part of the reading? Okay. So we have our little Page of Cups here. He's bringing us the message of the Mercury retrograde. Well, what is the message? 6 of Wands. This is all about celebrating. This is all about really receiving, really coming home to it's like a homecoming. It's like somebody, the message is something and someone is coming home. There's victory. That's the message. So whenever there's a redirect, it's redirecting you toward victory for something. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you're like, no, this is victorious for me. I want to do it this way. The redirects, the messages is victory's over here. Victory's through doing something else. Victory is around the corner or around the detour, right? So the message that's coming through is victory. Homecoming, the energy of really feeling good news is coming, awards are coming, like this is a knight coming home and being saluted for all of his work out on the battlefield. And that's really what you're receiving as well. The message that this Mercury retrograde is coming through is, you are victorious. Allow yourself to receive that message throughout this Mercury retrograde to help you navigate it further. So let's talk about the overall outcome, the positive outcome of this retrograde. You can see this guy sitting here with all of his positive outcomes and the cups behind him. Here's the energy. So it's the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is all about things moving really quickly and things of importance happening. So the sun is in your sign. It does not surprise me that things are moving quickly for you this month. That kind of happens when the sun amplifies us, when we are shining bright, like things get activated. We are moving. Momentum is high. So that's really what's going to be happening at the end of the retrograde. On the 18th, it's going to be retrograde from the 27th to the 18th. So most of the solar season, we are going to be experiencing this. And at the end of it, you're going to see things moving really, really quickly. Important things are happening, and you are going to be experiencing this, this quick movement, this quick momentum at the end of the Mercury retrograde. That's the highest possible outcome for you of this retrograde. Things start moving. Like retrograde is like the drawing back of the bow before the releasing of it. So things like as soon as it's released, you're like gone. You're off. It's awesome. Okay, so here is our little worker. He's working hard, and here's what to work for, what to do during this Mercury retrograde. Well, we have the 6 of Pentacles. See how he's giving? See how he's sharing his wealth with others? So the guidance for how to navigate this month is to be extra generous during Mercury retrograde. Extra generous with your patience, extra generous with your time, with your compliments, with your money, with all that you have to offer. Be extra generous all month long. That is your guidance. And it's going to lead you to these important things happening, right? And the message is that you are victorious, right? And celebrating that. Okay. Let's go a little bit deeper about Mercury retrograde with the Angel Therapy deck. Let's see what this card popped right out. Okay. This is what the angels really want to share with you about this Mercury retrograde energy. Here she is. Law of Attraction. You may have heard of this before, you may not have. Either way, it's okay. Let's read what the deck has to say about it. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. This card signals that you're experiencing shifts because of your spiritual path. The universal law of attraction says that like attracts like. So you've attracted people. So you're attracted to people and situations that have similar intentions to your own. For example, if your intentions are to be loving and to see the divine within everyone, you'll attract loving people and situations. You'll also repel people who have unloving focuses. This is why you may find your relationships and tastes changing. You may avoid old friends who no longer fascinate you, or perhaps you now dread going to a job or a club you previously enjoyed. Know that these experiences and feelings are a normal part of the spiritual path. You are attracting wonderful new relationships, situations, and jobs that mirror your spiritual focus. Give any cares, questions, concerns, guilt, and so forth to the angels for healing and transformation. So if you're not someone who works with angels, you don't really know what that means, allow yourself to replace angels with any energies you work with outside of yourself. God, goddesses, angels, guardians, ancestors, your higher self. Allow yourself to speak to these energies that you connect with naturally and develop a further relationship with them just by simply asking. We live in a free will universe. We can ask for support from unconditionally loving beings that are all around us that do want to support us, but we have to ask. So when it says ask the angels for help, it really means ask the energies that support you to help you. And just through asking, you will receive that support. But the message really here is that some things are going to be falling away from you, and not to cling to them, not to hold on to them, not to see it as something tragic. See it as something, it's not personal, it's vibrational, right? So you're really moving through this energy of letting go of what no longer is in resonance with you and attracting what is. Especially with when the sun comes up and our birthday comes up. Your birthday is your personal new year. It's your personal time for your own journey of resolution. So you're really changing how you view yourself. You're changing who you attract. You're changing your spiritual focus, your focus of service, your career. All of that is up for question and up for renegotiating when it's your solar year, when it's your birth year. It's your a new year for you. You really are getting to redefine yourself. And sometimes the old you has to die, has to fall away. That age that you were is no more, and something new is being replaced. What is new for you this year? And with that could be some falling away of some situations and relationships, but it's going to be replaced by things that are awesome and aligned with what it is that you are focusing on. We are moving on to the Isis Oracle part of the reading. This is Isis wanted to come in and show you where the poison in your life is, give you a process to release it, and also to show you what mystery is going to be revealed this month to you to help you on your path. Okay, so let's find the toxin. Where is the toxin for the Solar Libras? It's right there. Okay, and what is this hidden mystery that's going to be revealed this month to help the Solar Libras on their path? Okay, I think it's this top card here. Is it this top card? Is it also the bottom card? Nope. Top card. Okay. Put these over here. This is Crystal Dawn Doty's Modern Mystic Tarot. She's available as a reader on YouTube and Facebook. She's an international intuitive. She developed this modern tarot deck. I've watched her use it for years. She's been training me in learning it and offering it, and I really just can't talk enough about her. This is the Isis Oracle with Alana Fairchild. This was the Angel Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue, and this is the classic Rider-Waite Tarot deck, in case you're curious about the decks. We also have the Wisdom of the Fairy Oracles from Lucy Cavendish that we're going to be getting into in a second here. But let's talk about the poison. No more delay. Here it is. Things not turning out. Disappointment, confusion, and regrets. Okay, my beautiful Solar Libras. Things didn't work out. Things weren't as beautiful as you wanted it to be. Things didn't get balanced the way that you thought they should, and you're kind of wallowing. I'm only calling it wallowing because it's gotten to the level of being a poison and a toxin in your body, and it's not serving you. See how her hands are in her head, but if she looked up, she would see she's in paradise. There's palm trees, there's beaches, there's so much around her to enjoy, but all she can do is put her hands in her head. Or put her head in her hands. And that's okay for a time, right? We all go through these phases and these moments, and it's okay to allow ourselves to have the processing. But when it gets to a point of being toxic in your body, it's time to let it go. It's time to release it. It's time to set it free. And it could be a person in your life who has this mentality that you no longer resonate with. It could be you. So let me give you the process. You're going to feel the energy, whether it's from you or from another person. Feel that energy. I like to close my eyes when I do it, so I'm going to close my eyes as I talk you through it. But feel where that toxic energy is in your body. Where is this regret? Where is this confusion? Where is this disappointment feeling and sitting in your being and in your body? Is it in your stomach? Is it in your back? Is it in your heart? Is it in your throat? Is it in your head? Is it in your leg, your knee? Where is this energy? Once you find it, just kind of feel into it. Allow yourself to see it. Allow yourself to feel it. And then you're going to repeat after me. With love and gratitude, I name you as the demon of regret. And I release you in all of your forms and effects, beloved. Thank you for your learning. You must leave my being and never return. Through unconditional love, so be it. Maybe you can even see the girl lifting her head out of her hands and looking around and feeling what that feels like in your body energetically. Or just see the poison being pulled out of your body, that they're leaving through like pus or smoke or whatever you feel or sense is perfect and right for you, but allow yourself to have some sort of visual with it. And then take a few breaths. You can even feel the exhale, releasing the poison completely, any last drop of it. And you can do this anytime throughout the month. This poison might be very embedded into your being, and it might come up through different charges, through different people, through different scenarios. There might be a few regrets that you have, a few disappointments for you to look at this month, but it's time to let go of those poisons and those toxins so you can really see the paradise that you're living in. Let yourself be free of these toxins. Okay, now on a lighter note, we're going to talk about what mystery the High Priestess wants to reveal to you this month, and what was going to be revealed to you month that's going to help you on your path. Well, yay. A happy family life, stability, wealth, and security. Yes, 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 yes. All of it. All of it. I want that all for you. You deserve all of that. Let yourself embrace it. It's going to be unveiled to you. So it might be something you're like, oh, I already think I have that. But like another layer of that is going to be revealed, like even deeper than you think right now. And if you don't have any of that right now, you're like, I don't even see how that's possible for me to experience. Well, guess what? It's going to be your experience this month. I'm so excited for you. Woo-woo! That one's really short and sweet, you guys. She just wants you to know that it's coming, that's going to be unveiled to you, and it's really going to help you along your path, okay? All right, let's get into the fairies. This is, like I said, the wisdom of the fairy oracle. I think it's this card. Hold on, I didn't even get to talk about it. It's guidance for the whole month. Is it this top card? Yes. Let's see what fairy wants to talk to you about the guidance for the entire month. This is a card that I got earlier. It's the first time I've received this card. Oh, what's his number? Okay, 43. I love this guy. I can actually talk about it. I don't have to read it. So, the Midnight Prince is a wish granter. He is here to see your heart truly and fully and completely. You are being advised to address the darkness inside of you, address all of the things that you don't want someone else to see. Allow yourself to see it so that he can see it too, and then you're advised to make a wish. What is it that you are wanting? You are guaranteed with this card to receive your wish if you allow yourself to get to the heart of the matter. If you allow yourself to get to the heart of your wish. If it is aligned with your highest good, if it is aligned with your learning, if it is aligned with what's in your heart, it's going to manifest. If it's not aligned with what's in your heart, it's going to take you further from yourself, and he's not going to grant the wish. So, what is the wish in your heart? This prince is here to look you in the eyes. You have to look yourself in the eyes first. That's the caveat, the advice, the guidance. Look yourself in the eyes and see whatever it is that you might not want to see about. Maybe you're resisting. Maybe you want something, but you're kind of resisting it. Maybe you don't think you're worthy of it. Maybe someone told you that it's never going to be for you. Maybe it just seems too good to be true. Maybe. Whatever the maybe is about your wish, that's what you want to be looking at. And then feel the wish in your heart. Feel the lightness of that wish. Feel the joy. Feel these Surprise! Feel the beauty of it. This is so freaking magical. He is here to grant you your wish, and I so want you guys to have your wishes come true. Your birthday wish, right? Really figure out what your birthday wish is going to be and make it magical, and be ready for it when it comes time for you to blow out those candles, for you to make that wish. And wish with this beautiful freaking midnight prince. Yes. We're going to move on to this part of the reading. We're going to get guidance for the moon cycles. So for the new moon in Libra on October 6th, the quarter moon in Capricorn on the 12th, and the full moon in Aries on the 20th. I'm going to be using these in my moon readings, so you will see these further along. These are free readings. You can get to them at devotedandvulnerable.com/moon readings, or they're on my Facebook page, Devoted and Vulnerable. And we're going to be like weaving these themes into those readings as well, just to provide a little bit more clarity and cohesion for you. This star card is really what you're going to be wishing for the entire month, so it's awesome that it's going to be right here underneath the Midnight Prince. But it's also going to be something we're going to be working with the magic of on the quarter moon in Capricorn. Okay. Oh, so these cards are all about how you shine. This is what you're learning about how you shine. What you're here to teach about how you shine, what you're here to manifest through how you shine, and what do you feel about how you shine, okay? So let's get clarity here. First, we want to know about this new moon. This new moon in Libra. What mask do you need to take off? Well, there it is. Okay. Here is what you are learning about how you shine, or how to shine. What you are teaching about how to shine. We're going to be asking about what is the wish? What is the wish upon the star for the Libras? Ooh. Okay, I am getting clarity, I think, on this, but let's... Okay. Okay. What are you manifesting through your shining? Through the light being on you. Of course. How do you feel when you shine? Yes. And what is the advice? What's the perspective shift that's going to come with the full moon in Aries? What's the perspective shift here? Okay, there it is. Ready? So let's move our Inauthenticity Mask card over here. We'll move our Fairy Midnight Prince right there, overseeing the rest of your reading for the rest of your month. Okay, so the mask to take off is this, or this is actually what's underneath the mask, okay? Sometimes it's what mask to take off, but this is what's underneath the mask. Life is good for you. Life is beautiful. You are fulfilled. You really are feeling the light shining on you. And you might be like dimming your light because some people aren't as happy. Some people aren't experiencing the same amount of joy, harmony, relationship success, happy family life that you are. But it's time to let the inauthenticity go. It's the new moon in Libra. This is your sign. This is your new beginning. So like the day of your birth is like your personal new year, but this is like the Libra new year that starts with the new moon. It's really your ability to start something new. So there's lots of opportunities. Every moment is an opportunity to start new. Every day you wake up, every breath you take, every change of the season, every change of the astrological sign, every change of the moon, all of it. It's all opportunities, but this is really highlighted for you with this new moon in Libra. And take off the mask. Let people see the beautiful life that you're living and how much you love it. Or maybe, this could be for some of you, you might be pretending that this is the case and it might not be. Okay, I'm just hearing that added on at the end, okay? So if you're like, oh, that's not me, well, then I'm going to be telling you that you got to take off the mask and reveal that this happy-go-lucky, everything's good aspect that you've been putting on, you need to take off that mask and let people see the truth of what you're going through. Let people support you through that. Okay? But I really do feel like this is where you're at. And if you've been pretending that that's where you're at and that's not where you're at, that's okay. Just let people see the truth, okay? Here is what you are learning about how to shine in the world. Well, turn for the better. Fortune is on your side. Be optimistic. So you are learning to be optimistic. That is part of how you shine. Really allowing yourself, even though you can see both sides of things, even though you really want balance and diplomacy, you're learning how to just be optimistic and let the sun shine on you and let yourself see beauty everywhere you look. Beauty is such a big thing for you. Let yourself revel in the beauty that's all around you. Let yourself learn how to be at the top of the wheel and how to stay at the top of the wheel. You know, we go through everything in cycles. Yes, there's always an up, there's always a down, there's always an up, there's always a down. But we as a human species are moving into a new time, a new energy, a new phase of our own cycle where things are on the up and 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 up for a long time moving forward, as we are in this session of the precession of the equinox. We are in the golden age. We're in the dawn of the age of Aquarius. We're in the dawn of this new age where things just get better every day, all the time. We're going to be at the top of the wheel consistently and learning through jumping from top of wheel to the top of wheel to the top of wheel. Okay? So you're really learning about that, how to shine by staying on top of that wheel. Okay. So the King of Air is here to tell you what it is that you're teaching right now. So this whole month, you're going to be teaching about self-assuredness, fearlessness. You're going to be having events occur with great speed, and that's going to be teaching people around you and in your space. This is the quest for knowledge. So you're really going to be teaching people how to quest for their own knowledge, how to really look into the truth of things. You are teaching just by example. You might actually be teaching a group of people this, but this is what you're here to share this month. You're here to shine a light on questing for knowledge, on being fearless, on being self-assured, right? As the sun is in your sign, you're self-assured, you feel lit up, and you are going to be teaching others what that looks like, how that feels. They're going to be learning from you this aspect this month and really learning how to quest for their own light, quest for their own knowledge this month as well. Awesome. Okay, let's talk about this wish on a star card, because this is the first reading where the wish seems a little like, what? Why would you want that? So here's the wish on a star. And this is really what I'm feeling for this card. We're going to put this card upside down. You are wishing for an end to all things on this card. You are wishing for an end to greed, an end to the controlling energies around us. You are wishing for an end to refusing to compromise. You are like wishing with all of your heart that this stops, and that the hoarding stops, that the controlling stops, that the, what other words are on here? Refusing to possessiveness, resisting change, the stubbornness. So you are just like, the stubbornness has got to stop. I'm wishing for it. I'm praying for it. The greed has got to stop. The not compromising has got to stop. It's just, that's what your wish is this month, is to see this energy turned on its head. And I am with you. Let's create that. Let's create that together, because I am all about that too. But you're really, this is like, the star card is what I've been telling people to focus on when they wake up and when they go to bed. Like, imagining the world without this energy. Okay, here's him when he's upright. Like, this is what it feels like. This is what it looks like. Ew. Ugh. Okay, so you're imagining the world like without this. There's none of this in the world anymore. It's upside down. It's on its head. It's the opposite of everything that it is. It's generous giving. It's over compromising. It's flexibility where there was stubbornness. There's instead of possessiveness, it's like release. I don't know what the opposite of possessiveness is. I can't think of anything right now, but you are wishing for an end for this. So when you wake up, just like before you even get out of bed, be like, oh my gosh, today I'm going to see greed end. Greed's going to end today. It's going to feel so good. The controlling energy is all around us. The control is going to end. The stubbornness of everyone around us is going to end. Just feel what that feels like for you. Whatever that means happening in a physical way, try to let go of what you think that should look like and just feel what it feels like to see and feel a world without these things. And think about it when you go to bed. Be like, wow, I'm just dreaming of this world that is generous and open and allowing. Yeah, that's allowing might be the opposite of possessiveness. Not quite there. Okay. We are moving on to what are you manifesting through your light this month? Well, of course, here you are. This is you, Queen of Air, even if you're a man, because King's over here. Queen of Air, mastered clarity. You are wise, you are intelligent, you are speaking your truth, you are walking away from toxicity. Bye-bye. You're letting it all go. You're taking your head out of your hands. You're letting this toxin go, and you are very clear. You are Libra. This is an air sign. The Queen of Air is you. You are the queen. Let yourself be the queen. Let yourself be royal. Let your beauty and your... Wow, I'm getting emotional. Guys, I know I usually get emotional like this. I really love Libras. Let yourself be the royal, beautiful beings that you are. I love balance. I love justice. I love harmony. It really is something that I resonate with and can so appreciate those who bring it into our life. So please step up. Please shine. Please let yourself be manifested and seen as this beautiful light that you are, and this beautiful air, this effortless air, mastered clarity that you bring to the world. Wow. Okay. Literally, that has never happened in a reading. I think it happened once. Okay. Collect myself here. I love you. Okay. 2 of water. This is the emotional aspect of your life. And this is how you feel about how you shine. Oh, yes. End of difficulties. Turning point. The worst is over. This is like the wheel card, right? Where you are just like, okay, the worst is over. But if the worst is over, that means things are just going to keep getting better and better and better and better and better. It goes back to that energy. This is just smelling the roses, smelling the flowers, appreciating each beautiful moment that you're given emotionally. All solar season, you're just like, wow, life really is beautiful. Wow, I really am blessed. I have this beautiful home, right? Yeah, this beautiful home life, this beautiful emotional life. I really do have a lot of beauty all around me. The sun is shining on me. It's my season. It's my time. All the difficulties are over, and really allowing yourself to take that through this solar month and take it through for the rest of this personal new year for you, the rest of your year until we come back into Libra next year. Wow, yeah, that's where your emotions are. That's how you feel when you shine. You feel like that all difficulties are over when you allow yourself to shine. Wow, yes, yes, yes. Of course, it's an air card, right? We have so much air up here. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the energy of the full moon in Aries. So the full moons always happen in the sign that's directly opposite astrologically to the sign of the new moon. So with this full moon in Aries, is actually your opposite sign, just so you know. And we're talking about what perspective is going to change. Well, the perspective is going to change is you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. You're going to start receiving the fruits of your labor. It is the harvest season. It is harvest time, and you are going to be, receiving some sort of harvest, some sort of gift, some sort of material thing, some sort of message, something is going to come to you, be physically given to you. Earth is the physical sign, anything that happens physically. So you are going to be receiving this gift from the world. You're gonna change your perspective on maybe the gift that you're receiving. Maybe you received a gift and you're gonna see it differently with the full moon in Aries, or you're just going to like have your whole perspective on life shifted as you like, perhaps you don't think you're worthy of receiving. Perhaps you like have a block to how much you can receive, and like you receiving this gift is like, oh my God, I am worthy. Oh my God, I did do all that work. Oh my God, I see things so differently. I'm awesome. There might be this like total shift for you as you receive. Like it's almost like a shift. What I'm hearing is you're going to shift your perspective on your worthiness to receive. And that's so wonderful for you guys. I am so excited for you. You freaking deserve it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing balance to the wildness of this zodiac. Thank you for your harmony and your beauty. And thank you just for everything that you bring to this world. Thank you so much. The light is on you. You are celebrated. You are loved. I hope this reading supported you. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.